called the back scratching. Back scratching. It's called back. You have to hit the stair. You have to hit the stair. I'm gonna back scratch you. That's kind of hard to do it. You don't want to make that mistake right there. I'm gonna turn this sense down. Okay, let me try a new thing today. I'm trying to edit with the D-pad. Like, I was editing with the D-pad way back then, but now it's kind of different. Yes. Kind of want to go back to editing with the D-pad because I was way better when I was editing with it. See, look, like, I just need to fix this confirm button, and I'm gooch. Alright. Yeah, I'm not editing with the D-pad. Oh yeah, guys, there's a new method called four-finger method with your controller. Kind of easy. A lot of people play it, and I play it myself. Four-finger method is this. So you use four fingers. You use thumb right here. You use your thumb for moving, and then you use your other thumb for looking, right? And then what I do is I use both my index fingers, and I just play normal. I call it four-finger method. Four-finger method isn't really bad. It's easy. It's very easy. I suggest if you're a beginner to this game, you use four-finger method. Because you can do this with four-finger method. I've played Claw ever since like season 2 all the way to like season 6. Then I started four-finger. So it's kind of different for me. I have to relearn. It's like relearning how to walk. I'm actually going to try to edit today with this button, because I think a lot of good editors edit with this button, just like Jarvis, especially Jarvis, and a bunch of other people edit with this button. I just don't know, like, the different stuff. See, look. Upstairs. Good triangle edit. Look at that triangle edit. I should practice editing the walls with this one. See? I'm like trash with it. I think if I want to use this button, I need a faster edit distance. I'm even faster than that. See, look. Look at this triangle edit. What's this one? Yeah, I'm going back to triangle edit. It's just that it's like triangle edit's like the best thing for me. Probably is. Triangle edit. We can wash the sausage. What the heck? See, look, I have to edit like this.
viewer, my name is Dr. P, and welcome back to another Fortnite video. As we inch closer and closer to Fortnite's upcoming event, there are more theories, more bits of information, and all sorts of other stuff that just keep coming out. And of course, I got you. I'm going to cover everything I can right here in this video. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and join the family today if you haven't already. And make sure to drop your Season X theories down in the comment section for a chance you can feature yourself in one of my next videos. So it's no secret that Season X has had a reoccurring theme, a pattern of having things from the past come back into the game but be altered in a very small way, so not to be exactly what it once was. For example, Dusty Depot came back, but the colors of the warehouses were rearranged. Retail came back, but this time there are zombies there. Greasy came back, but now there's taco time. The list goes on and on. That got me to thinking, and I was thinking more about the Season X story trailer that we got the day the season dropped. You know what I'm talking about. It's this right here on screen, which shows exactly what happened when the 0 point exploded at the end of Season 9. Now, I'm going to slow it down because what's in the background is very important. It's actually been pretty telling looking back at the season as to what all this stuff has been. For example, you can see the rocket right away. You can see Captain Cube a little bit later. You can see the butterfly. You see the Durburger, the gold tactical submachine gun, and all sorts of other things that ultimately came into the game later over the course of this season. And clearly, what happened right here was hinting towards what was happening later in Season X. So I decided to re-watch the entire trailer, slow it down, and see if there was anything that we might not have caught the first time around to maybe hint as to what's coming later, possibly even for this event. So there was something that I saw and I noticed in this second watch that I did not notice the first time I saw this. Take a look right here, just moments after the gold tactical submachine gun was introduced in the trailer. You can see the Caddis's eye, the eye that was inside of the iceberg at Polar Peak for many weeks before it escaped and broke out, as I'm sure you will remember. Why is this significant? Well, like I said, a lot of stuff in the trailer was a big hint towards what was actually going to happen this season in terms of old things reoccurring again here in Season X. We've been talking the past couple videos, the past week or so, about the possibility of there being another Caddis/robot fight, the possibility of the Caddis getting resurrected from the skeletal pile that's currently sitting in between Tilted and Dusty, based on the fact that almost everything else that was floating by Jonesy here in the trailer actually came to fruition here in Season X. I really believe that at some point the Caddis is going to play a role again here in Season X. I don't know to what degree, how much of an effect it will be, but I can tell you I believe the Caddis is going to be resurrected or at least come back in some way for Season X's event. And I think there could be another fight between the robot and the Caddis. Maybe the Caddis wins this time. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but it's really interesting, and it's all in the cards right there. That is literally in the Season X trailer, no games. I got this tweet from Nova Equalizer on Twitter, and he says, here's a couple of pieces of information I think are quite valuable. Bunker Jonesy predicted this all along. Here we see the two skins coming out of the meteor. He predicted the arrival of the scientist. This is something that I've seen tweeted and sent my way a couple times, and it's actually really interesting. So basically what you're looking at is a segment of the Fortnite image from last season. Of course, the Fortnite image was Jonesy drawing on the wall of the bunker he was trapped in, and basically he was a prophet, seeing the future, and almost everything that he wrote down came true, and ultimately Jonesy did predict the fight between the robot and the Caddis. Here's a closer look at what I'm talking about, and I remember talking about this last season.
Wait, what?
You see what looks like the visitor getting out
That
of
is
his escape
insane.
pod, or you could argue it looks like two people side by side walking out of an escape pod. If it is indeed two people, one person is bigger than the other by a pretty significant margin. And if you compare the visitor versus the scientist, it's clear that the scientist is a lot bigger and a lot bulkier than the standard visitor. So, is it possible Jonesy, while inside the bunker in between seasons 8 and 9, drew on the wall what was going to happen in season 10 with the scientist? I wouldn't put it too far past him. Here's another tweet I got from Lost Soul, who says, back in Season 6, the Cube Island started and ended at Loot Lake. So maybe this season, Fatal Fields will be the new location of Evolve/In-Between. Nobody really knows what's going on with Kevin the Cube and his floating island right now, but Lost Soul is right. Back in Season 6, when the floating island was originally in the game, it started at Loot Lake, went around the map, and then returned to Loot Lake, and that's when the giant butterfly/cube event happened.
Wait, what?
We know this season Kevin the Cube's island spawned at Fatal Fields, and he's been going around the edges of the map, and is getting very close to returning to Fatal Fields, which of course is where it spawned. And if it's anything like what happened originally, then maybe once he returns to his original spawn point, chaos could ensue in the form of the new event. And we've actually been talking about this, and I said this in my last video, how possibly Kevin's Island could be the countdown itself for the event. The unofficial countdown, of course. Maybe when it returns to where it spawned, that's when the event happens. That's been a pretty big theory as of late. And truly, it seems to make a good bit of sense. Now, as for where Kevin's Island currently is, it is just north of Moisty Palms. And yesterday, it was all the way up at Lonely Lodge. So within the span of one day, it traveled a pretty good distance, which means it's right on pace to reach the Fatal Fields original spawn point a day or two prior to the event, and that could be when the cube starts cracking, because there are files in the game's coding that suggest that the cube could start cracking the same way it did prior to the event. And we all know, back in Season 6, the event finally was triggered when the cube cracked enough to the point where it completely exploded. So I'm going to be excited to see what happens when the island finally reaches Fatal Fields again, which looks like where it's headed. So this next bit comes to you courtesy of Lucas7 Yoshi, at least that's where I found it on Twitter, and basically it's just a whole bunch of leaked dialogue boxes coming from the scientist, aka the visitor, during the event. This is kind of long, but just bear with me. So it starts off by saying, activate the beacon at precisely the moment this timer reaches nothing. The 0 point must be contained once more. If they are correct, it will be the end. I speculate that no one calculated the formation of the island, that interdimensional matter collisions would resolve rather than push. Now that I've witnessed it firsthand, it's obvious that pinching alone made it inevitable. The blank theorem was a success. Us, you arrived outside the loop at the exact moment of expansion.
I cannot shoot.
This effectively paused the
what?
singularity, giving us time to create devices needed to synchronize the junction. What I didn't factor was that the only way to trigger the device was from
I
within
hate the people
loop
that
itself.
using the trap.
Thus, this hasty and primitive
I think it's that
reporting.
default.
And now why I find myself looped. What the 7 of us are attempting is very risky. I suspect they are not the only ones watching, but it must be done, or we lose the bridge forever. When I hear this, again, will it help me remember? Or once looped, will I be just as muted as the others? No matter, seems the lengthy precaution worked. So it looks as though this was a recording the visitor made for himself, for his future self to hear. That seems to be made pretty clear by the last bit when he says, when I hear this again, will it help me remember? This whole dialogue is super interesting and actually helps to give us an idea, slightly at least, of what the visitor's plan was this time. And the visitor's very first bit of the dialogue kind of confirms that we should be expecting the end of the Fortnite Island when he says, if they are correct, it will be the end. The visitor also confirms that we are in a time loop here in Season 6, and that for the balance to be restored, he had to create the quote-unquote devices, which I believe to be the rift beacons that have been created over the course of this season. He also says that what the 7 of us are attempting is very risky. He says it's not a very clean-cut operation, and there could be extreme consequences and side effects to what he is attempting. And most likely will be. Guys, make sure to leave your theories in the comment section down below. We're getting to the point where this is really building up some serious excitement. And speaking of excitement, Fortnite tweeted out just a little while ago that a new patch, version 10.40.1, will arrive tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. Eastern. There will be downtime, and patch notes will be available upon the ending of this downtime. I expect there to be files added to the game's coding directly related to the upcoming event. This could be the last patch until then. Who knows? I don't know how many of those files are going to be able to be data mined and available to the public. I imagine Epic will do a pretty good job of encrypting, aka hiding a lot of those files, but I still do expect there to be at least a couple leaks regarding the event, maybe when the timer's going to start, maybe when the official time of the event is going to be, even though we're pretty certain of when that's going to be, but I'm just excited to see if we learn anything tomorrow. We most likely will, but I also expect Epic to encrypt a lot of the main juicy details, which I'm a fan of. I don't want everything to be spoiled right away. I'd like there to be at least some kind of element of surprise to what's going on, and I'm really excited. Make sure you guys let me know what you're thinking about the event. I'd love to hear it. Make sure you drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and I'll come at you with a new video as soon as we get more information. I'll catch you later, and peace out, my friends. I'm going to make the rules as simple as possible. Every single time I lose on Fortnite, I'm going to switch to a bigger controller. I went on Amazon and I bought different size controllers that are not designed to be used on Fortnite. If I don't win the game, I have to switch the controller to something bigger and bigger until I get a victory royale. This is the most dangerous spider in the world. If you don't go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to this video, in the next 5 seconds, it will be crawling into your ear while you're sleeping. Do not risk it. If you're a little kid, don't look this way, look the opposite direction, close your eyes, because you're not old enough to play around with this type of stuff. But basically, this controller has every single button a PlayStation and Xbox controller already has. Wherever I actually aim around in my screen, that's where the controller is going to be located. This thing is so fun to actually use. Honestly, I think I'm gonna bring this to school tomorrow and pull
I already
it out
gave
in
him some.
class so all my friends can see it.
I gave him some of his treats.
How much I have to kind of like struggle by turning the controller around just to go down or upstairs, man. Okay, perfect. A test subject. You have to literally stand still.
Ah.
I can't hit him! Got him! How you do? Look at all the people that I can't hit. This controller is so awkward to actually hold. I gotta keep twisting my freaking body around to look. What the fuck are you looking at? Hey! 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 Oh.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got myself into this situation. Well, it all started earlier today when...